Hello, hello, Shagat the Known here. Welcome back. That's a weird thing to say, but welcome back to Genshin Impact here on the 30th of July 2022. Local time is 13:53. A little bit later than I intended. In fact, a lot later than I intended. Initially, I was trying to get started at noon, and I was wrapping up some stuff, and didn't quite make it on time, so then I was on schedule to start at about 13. And so what had happened is when I streamed on you can see it in the chat too, by the way. I had posted that a little bit ago when I was trying to start and stop the stream. Because I actually saw, like, I had started it, and I'll get to it in a minute, but yeah, I was trying to start at 13, and what had happened was I restarted the machine. Last stream I had, which was Thursday, I had some issues when I was trying to stream Noita, where I was getting, I wasn't actually looking at the dropped frame numbers, but my bitrate was really low, so I was probably dropping a bunch of frames. And I, excuse me, I said, dude, what the hell is wrong? I mean, that's basically what I said the other day. But after stream, like, you know, I'm doing speed tests and everything. No issues. Everything seemed fine. And I thought, you know, I'll restart the computer. Maybe something just got a little funky, whatever, right? So I restarted the computer today, and I try to start this up, and the same issue's happening. I'm dropping like 66% of my frames. And I just spent the last 45-50 minutes trying to get that fixed. And it's working now, so that's cool. But that was frustrating, and that really cuts down the time I have to play today, unfortunately. So I'm not gonna go on any longer here. What's going on, Ellie _? How are you doing? Now that I'm not having technical difficulties, I'm doing great. Let me go ahead and get in here. So it's been a while since I've played this. I am tired. I live in a state of perpetual tiredness. You know, I would say you get used to it, but you don't. Alright, so it has been a while since I've played this. The last time I played was probably August or September. It's been a hot minute. For a while there, I was still logging in and doing some like polls and stuff, but I wasn't really playing. And then I haven't really logged in at all. Except for like last week when I updated the game and I just logged in and kind of bounced. But I've been itching to play this again. We got the Sumeru update on the way, so I've got a lot of story to catch up on. Given what just happened with the technical difficulties today, I kind of cut down on the time I have to play, unfortunately. I got some other stuff I need to take care of tonight. So I'm gonna basically focus just on tackling some story stuff, trying to, again, catch up on some of the stuff I've missed out since it's been so long. I am trying to remember just some of the basic controls here to navigate the UI. No, F3 is polls. F5 is the events. Luminous Syzygy, that's the abyss. Is this actually a quest? I think it is, because I want to do that. But I can't do it until I do the, Golden Apple Vacation. Oh! Alright, sounds good. Appreciate you stopping in and everything, though. I will be here for about another 2 to 2.5 hours if you want to stop back in. But have a good one, though. Thank you for that follow, too. I appreciate that. I think that is from Golden Apple Vacation. I think that's the summer event from last year. This sounds right. Yeah, so I definitely want to do that. We have like 24 days on it. But I definitely want to do that, because Fischl's like my favorite character. So I definitely want to make sure. I was afraid that was going to be locked behind like months of Archon quests or whatever that I haven't been doing. So that's promising. What do we have over here? Okay, yeah, there it is. We're actually right by it. But, let's see. There's a lot of stuff here. Phantom of the Past. This is, yeah, so when I booted up the game, Paimon was talking about this. There was a little bit of dialogue when I started the game. That wasn't caught on video, but it's, you know, it's the kind of thing where, like, every time you start the game, you'll get that dialogue. Just to let you know, hey, something's going on. Complete other quests, and what do we have here? So we have Interlude Act One. The crane returns on the wind. Go to Yujing Terrace to listen to Ningguang's speech. Liyue Harbor's all abuzz with the news of the Jade Chamber's rebuilding. Okay. Go to Yujing Terrace and ask Ningguang for the details. Or I can do In the Depths an Unexpected Reunion. Well, if we're saying reunion, I naturally assume that it's going to be Lumine and Ether, but who knows. That sounds really good and really promising, but it is Chapter 2? Do I want to do Chapter 2, or do I want to do Interlude Chapter Act 1? Let's do Chapter 2 first, because this Interlude Chapter seems to lead to this Interlude Chapter. So yeah, let's do the Unexpected Reunion. And that's super far away, so it's probably...
Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show.
Oh.
Just smile and nod along.
Yeah, it's probably in Inazuma.
All of the rules by heart. But
I was considering I might go take out a couple bosses real quick just to get back in the feel of things. But we'll figure it out. Okay, teleport here. Let's do it. I do still remember, like, just the general feel of this layout and everything, even though it's been a while. It's stuck with me. What do you have? You have, like, Ah, it's you. Well, are you here to brave the chasm? Oh! I don't think I realized the chasm was open now. Paimon's never heard of any commission like that. Oh, you don't know about the guild's commissions yet? Sorry, that's my mistake. Well, the chasm has been closed for a long time now. No one can go in without the... Is it Chising? Chising say so. Not even the Adventurers Guild. No special pass for you guys? Well, we wouldn't dream of being a bother to the people at Yujing Terrace. It would be a counterproductive thing to do, messing with pre-established policy like that. Even Miss Ganyu, who seems like the most amicable of the bunch, would probably just smile at us and say, "Why don't you have some tea while you wait here?" And then she'll leave you hanging for most of the day until you start wondering whether she'd forgotten all about you till she was nearly off from work. Huh. And as we all know, Miss Ganyu never gets off work. Whoa. That certainly does sound like a very Ganyu-esque way of refusing. Either way, this means that Miss Catherine isn't going to be giving out any commissions about the chasm anytime soon. Instead, we've got to find more convenient people to help us out in private. Convenient? Yes, like, for example, miners from Huishan Hall, members of the Millilith staff at the Ministry of Civil Affairs. They can get passes to go in more easily and... And what? Well, so what I'm saying is, oh valiant hero who saved Liyue from the sea monster, yet seems to have nothing to do all day every day. Surely you can talk to the Millilith on our behalf. No idea who you're talking about. I'm talking about you. Come on, she was definitely talking about you. Don't play dumb. Who do you think I'm talking about? Rex Lapis? I'll have you know that I do some important work, you know. Alright, quit your bragging. Whatever the case, you have our thanks for your help so far, and we'd like you to consider helping us again. It's fine if the timing isn't convenient for you. It's just that if you do end up passing through the chasm, please help me look for a fellow named Muning. Muning? Who's that supposed to be? He's a specialist sent to the chasm by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. We've got some personal matters that need settling. You can ask him about it if you meet him there. Just pass this message along. You still owe Lan money for drinks. Don't you forget that. He'll get the picture. And I'll keep an eye out on the way in. Wait, hold on a moment. There's one more thing. If you take this commission up, just negotiate your payment directly with Moon Ing. Don't ask me why the arrangement is like this. We did this at the Ministry's insistence. Best not to question their decisions at all. Alright, the Chasm Charters. That's not what I expected, but we're gonna focus a little bit on the story for the moment. The idea is, let me just kind of explain my thought process and, you know, the way that I would like to do things, because I have so much to catch up on. The idea is that the main story missions are going to be the most important, and it could be the case that Sumeru is locked behind quests, kind of like Inazuma was initially, where you had to go through a quest line to basically win a tournament and everything, and kind of prove that you were worth going to Inazuma. Although one of my my coworker, he told me that they were trying to make it so that you don't miss out on events, even if you don't have like everything unlocked, that you should still be able to do events. So that's nice, because you won't miss out on crowns and such, I guess. But yeah, the idea though being that the main story missions might lock important things like an entire region, and that patch is, I don't know, like 3 to 4 weeks away, I think. It would be good to go ahead and start knocking out these main missions, and then there'll be a time where I have no main missions to do. We're waiting on a new patch or a new update, and I can knock out some of these side missions. Even though the Chasm sounds interesting. The Chasm is over here to the... Yeah, you can actually see it. This used to not even... The map used to just end like right on this border here. So that's pretty exciting, having a new area open over here. And while I'm on this, yeah, there's a lot down here in Inazuma as well. Anything else? No, nothing up this way. There's actually, you could see the entire world map. I don't know if it's a leak or if it's something that was put out as part of the roadmap, like officially, but you could see what like the entire world looks like, and it's pretty massive. These sections here are, like, I would say all this land here, if I remember correctly, was like probably less than a fifth of the world map. Maybe about a fifth. So it's a pretty big world map. All the regions.
Ah, traveler. Right on cue.
Hey, Catherine! Got any new commissions for us today? Also, how come you look so happy to see us? What have you done?
I went to the shrine to draw a fortune slip earlier. The shrine maiden told me that it is the season for an unexpected reunion.
Catherine? Drawing fortune slips at the shrine? Is it just Paimon, or is that the most unusual thing ever? Wait, no, that's not the unusual part. We're in Liyue. You went to Inazuma and back in a single day?
Even I have a private life, you know.
Okay, so when you say unexpected reunion, you mean running into us, right?
Who can say? But the anticipation of knowing that an unexpected reunion is due is making me happy to see everyone I cross paths with today.
Fair enough. Even though we see each other pretty much every day, whatever makes you happy.
An unexpected reunion.
Wait, are you saying? Oh, Paimon gets it. Well, let's just hope the Shrine Maiden was right. Fingers crossed we find him.
I'm sorry. Did I say something I shouldn't have? You both seem a little down.
Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, back to business. Do you have a new commission you want to give to us?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. This one is from a miner. It seems to be related to investigating the chasm.
Really? Does this mean the chasm's not sealed off anymore?
I will leave the requester to fill you in on all the relevant details. His name is Yue Hui, and he should be at the chasm right now.
All right then. Thanks, Catherine. We'll head there right away.
Very well. Ad Astra Abyssosque.
That was weird.
This time you are truly bound for the abyss. Good luck to you both.
They refer to the chasm as the abyss? What was that about? Chapter 2, Act 4, Requiem of the Echoing Depths, was it? Yeah, they're already getting at exactly what I was suspecting. Anytime they talk about a reunion, also, Doggo! What's up, dude? Who's a good dog? Anytime they talk about a reunion or something like that on this game, that's naturally what I think about is Lumine and Aether meeting back up for whatever reason. So, you know, given that we're jumping into the middle of the story here, and this is stuff that happened like about a year ago now, I guess spoiler alert, but also, again, it's so out of date at this point. You know, I mean, what am I playing? It's 30th of July, 2022, and I haven't played in almost a year, so all the events are pretty out of date. But, did have, just before going to Inazuma, we did meet back up with Aether momentarily, and, you know, it depends on which character you pick, because if you're playing as Aether, then you would see Lumine, but if you picked Lumine like I did, you would see Aether, you know, so it's basically whichever character you didn't pick. They were working with, it wasn't the Fatui, right? It was the Abyss Mages, I think. I think that's what it was, the Abyss Mages. And, yeah, basically, we kind of met up, like, we saw him for a moment, and, I don't know if he betrayed us, per se. I don't remember him, like, doing anything to harm us or whatever, but, I guess he implied that there's a lot of stuff we don't know. That's what I kind of remember. And I have to go back and look at the footage, and go watch a video on it or something to refresh myself. But it definitely seemed like he was working with the Abyss Mages, which is not, you know, not great. And I know I could have worked a little bit closer, but I wanted a chance to just kind of recap, talk about things a little bit, partially to help refresh my memory since it's been so long. So I hope that helps a little bit. Like, I'm saying this to myself because it has been that long, man. It's been that long. Come on, Froggo. Oh yeah, that man's gonna try and hit me. Don't do it. Alright, you'll get some ore. Oh. Due to the decreasing deposits of ore and gems in the mines, we have moved to the chasm. We will still be mining ourselves and selling our goods directly, both wholesale and retail, and we would appreciate your continued patronage. Is there a third one? Oh, the white iron chunks are good. How do I do the commission stuff? It's in here. The daily stuff. Yeah. Or is it... No, am I thinking of the battle pass thing? Where the hell is that one? Oh, that was it. F4. Yeah, it's this. Login. Mining items. Okay, that did count as mining. Cool. I should go ahead and just take care of a fight real quick.
This is order. Stabilize.
All right. So we just keep popping these and we get like the crazy, practically infinite shield. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. holding the button is really good for her. Sweet. It has been so long since I've done a fight in this game. Like I said, when I logged in a couple of weeks ago, or I think it was either last week or the week before. Might have actually been the week before. But when I logged in just to get the game updated and such, literally all I did was I poked around in like the character menu for a second, and I think I maybe looked at the banner. I looked at the shop. I know I looked at the shop because I remember seeing that there was like a new official costume, and I was like, can I get it? I don't know how to do this. And I found that it was tied to the quest. Oh, what was that? Got like a Dendro dude here.
Solidify.
Eye for an eye.
Oh, right. We want to do this.
Rack and ruin.
There we go.
Gather.
I condemn you.
There we go. But yeah, it's going to take a little bit to get back into the swing of things, but shouldn't be too bad. And that's why, despite not having a lot of time today, that's why I wanted to walk, just so I could refamiliarize myself. Dude, this is one of those days where I am just like endlessly thirsty. I had some almond milk as well, and nothing has done the trick. Is this where we go? Yeah, it looks like it. Because on the map we saw the trail leading into there. Yeah. Cool. Hey dudes. Halt! The chasm is sealed off. No, this is Daggerfall. We gotta halt! Oh no, it's auto-playing. I didn't read the whole line. Wait, is that new? I don't feel like it used to auto-play on text like this. And I feel like the game used to make you click auto in every individual piece of dialogue, not remember it between different dialogues. Because I noticed when I read that sign a few moments ago, when I was getting the iron, it also said playing up there, which made me think, wait a minute. I noticed it, but I didn't think too much of it. Oh no, run! You know me? Ah, sorry for scaring you. Of course, I remember you. How could I forget the person who saved my life? I was only recently transferred here myself. Didn't think I'd meet you here. Guess I'm a lucky guy, eh? We saved you. Did we do that? Oh, come now. I was at the Jade Chamber when we fought that sea monster together. I was lightly injured and only returned to my post recently. You might not remember me, but I'll never forget you. All our comrades who fought that day witnessed what you did for Liyue. Could you tell me a bit about the chasm? 2 years ago. Wait. I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago.
2 years ago. An unknown incident occurred deep within the caverns, and the Chising gave the order to close the place. The miners were largely evacuated to safety. It's just a shame that such a huge mine ceased production just like that. The workers took their compensation and went their separate ways. Once such a gathering of people is dispersed, I fear it may be difficult to get them back together again. Sorry, got a bit off topic there. I believe that you must be here on important business, so I won't bother you any further. If you have any questions, just ask Mooning directly. He should be at the campsite at the mine entrance. Also, it's not that I don't trust you or anything, but it's my job to remind you to do anything, not to do anything that breaks the law. Don't worry, you can trust us. Come on. Sweet. New area. That was quick, wasn't it? Start up the session and immediately go to a new area. And not what I was expecting. Definitely not one I was expecting. Yo, this is cool. This Dude, this is sick. This reminds me of Final Fantasy 15, near where the meteor had hit. Also, I might adjust the webcam a little bit, but I won't do it today. It's just slightly blocking Zhongling's health there. It just gets difficult with the Eldritch Champ as well, because that completely blocks stuff down there.
Stabilize.
Eye for an eye. Flood of frost. Rack and ruin.
Ah, so satisfying. Alright, let's grab all this stuff.
Gather. No resting.
Why did I do that? He's immune. Oh, right. This is good because chests. I kind of forgot about that mechanic.
Stabilize.
How fighting enemies will open up chests.
I can put these to good use.
And I got a long way to go to get to 60. My coworker said he just hit 60. I think he told me that last week.
Solidify.
I summon.
And it's probably gonna basically take care of everything.
Shudder.
Wait, do we burn them? Oh yeah, you burn these and you freeze the fire ones. I'm dumb. We have a challenge here. Does it involve those things? What are those? They're like geo things. Collect 8 geoparticles within 40 seconds. Are they geo flowers? Ooh, they grow. Nice.
At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
Now you know I gotta go back over here and fight these fools. Yeah. Yeah, trick.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Booba, get them.
No resting.
What? Oh! It would have been so good if the rings, like, just made that guy go flying.
Damn you.
He's gonna teleport back up here, isn't he? Nope.
Eye for an eye.
Oh, there he is. Hey, hey. Come on, jerk.
Nice and spicy.
Alright, I want to go check out those geo flower things before I commit to that other route. Do you blow up? What happens? Oh, okay, yeah. Whoa. Oh, that's a little funky. It's not, like... Is it supposed to teleport you? I guess so? It's a little weird. We got some geo stuff over there to activate. Oh! That middle thing was a larger... Yeah, unique rock pillars. Legend has it that these are scars left over from an ancient battle. When hit by explosions or blunt force trauma, they can cause a resonant quake with other similar rock pillars in certain geo-constructs.
What do we have here?
We gotta get those Primo Gems. Dude, I've missed out on so many free Primo Gems, some Freemo Gems. And probably you. Yeah. Archaic Stone, a strange rare ore that was mined from the Chasm. Okay. I want to check that out. Yeah, I really like the look of this place. So what'll probably happen today is I'll probably do some basic exploration of the Chasm, and then I want to do this quest. I want to do this quest, so I don't want to wait too long before I get to it. And this is the good problem about this game, basically, is that when you get to a new area, to me it's really enjoying to explore that area. Oh yeah, I remember Core Lapis. That's one of the things to upgrade your character. Well, it depends on the character, right? But when you get to a new area, to me it's really rewarding to go and explore and like get as many things as possible. But it also, ooh, that's a giant one. But it also, it's a bit of like the Assassin's Creed syndrome where you can get almost overwhelmed by how many things there are to do, and you can really set aside the, like the main story for a long time. A mysterious, uniquely shaped rock related to the special rock pillars nearby. It seems to be able to receive a certain resonance from those pillars. Perhaps the number of symbols on that rock have something to do with the number of symbols, or with the number of resonances it receives in a short period of time. So how many are on this too? So if I hit this one too.
Solidify.
Oh no, this is 2. I'm not sure what to make of this. I mean, I could put another of my own pillars down here, but I don't think that's going to do it. I don't think that's going to do the trick.
Stabilize.
Ah! Why didn't that work the other time?
What do we have here?
Oh. Beginners, protectors. Okay, some base artifacts. What are you? I thought you were material, but you just disappear. Oh, I think those are related to some puzzle things. They were. I see one of the azaleas? I don't remember. It's been too long, okay. And so anyway, to back up my train of thought by a few minutes, what I was saying is it can be really tempting to just explore everything and set aside story for a while. But I'm really wanting to maybe tackle this quest, so I think I'll just do a little bit more, and then we'll go ahead and hit up that quest, because again, I'll probably go closer to 2 hours today. Really got screwed over by those technical difficulties. I'll talk about that a little bit more right now, just because one of the things that made it take so long to get that resolved was I was testing Twitch bandwidth because my speed tests were fine. So I did a Twitch bandwidth test, and it hits every North American server, because that's what I set it to, was just North American. It hits every North American server for 30 seconds, because that's what Twitch recommends doing. That's, you know, I'm gonna go by their recommendations, right? So, okay, so far so good. Except not anymore. I wonder if... Yeah, so I'm going by Twitch's recommendations when I try this stuff out, you know, obviously. But... Oh, wait a minute. I understand, I think. Yeah, my rock resonated with that. That's why it didn't work that other time. Okay.
At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
So I had to wait like 10 minutes or so for it to hit every North American server for 30 seconds and tell me that the only two that were not 100% quality were Portland and Seattle. Even New York, which I thought was about the same distance from Texas as Portland and Seattle. But even New York was a quality of 100. And I mean, to be clear, we're still talking about it was recommending me even as high as like 8,000 plus kilobit per second on those other ones. When they failed, they were only failing with like 80% quality. So they weren't terrible. Twitch recommends 80% minimum. Or it's like 80% is like a target, basically. Okay, this is not doing what I want it to. We're gonna plop this down here. There we are. There we are. I kind of like this.
I can put these to good use.
It's a pretty simple puzzle mechanic, but it's nice. I like it. I still want to go up there to Celestia. I think that's what it's called. It's been so long. I don't remember. Alright, the next thing I wanted to do was go right over here, actually. No, I'm gonna die. Oh yeah, I'm dead.
I'll be back.
Oops. I forgot there. Oh, I think the way to save it is to do a drop attack. I'll try to do better next time. Get that core lapis. I think Kaching needs core lapis.
Stabilize.
This should let me revive Eula. Yep. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Boom, the Chasm. Oh, it looks cool. I like it. Oh, we have an artifact. Yeah, place to farm artifacts over here. So it's a brand new set. Just raw attack. I'll look over those later. Oh, worship statue lets you resonate with it, I think. Yeah! Chasm Conqueror. What are you guys doing out here?
Gather. Another problem.
Rack and ruin.
I kind of forgot how fast Eula's attack
I can do
recharges. It's so fast, like I just use it and now it's ready again.
eye for an eye.
You can't run. Well, can I?
Rack and ruin.
Bad. That all you got? Solidify.
Ooh, double kill.
Went too far.
Luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
Alrighty, cool. Now, no, I've already got that, right. So, where do you want me to go? Over there? Okay. I'll just, casually work my way over there. Did I stop at this one? No, I don't think I have. Okay. So the question is, how far does this reach? Not far enough. So what I need is to put a rock here.
Solidify.
And now, while that's active... Oh yeah, this thing. When those drop, you pick up these, and it's now rotating around me, and you gotta get like 3 of them at the same time, and it does something. They're usually all pretty close to each other. That's still not...
Stabilize.
Okay. I have ideas. We'll put one here. We'll put one here. But then we're going to be out of time, so I'm going to come over here and use this special super, whatever it's called.
I will have order.
No! No, it was... I got cheated.
Stabilize.
Okay, fine. Oh, wait a minute. Did I just figure it out? This has nothing in the center of it. This does. Yeah. Let's break this. Does this act? Yeah, that activates that? Maybe? And let's just go hit this directly and see what happens. Yoink. And... yoink. And there we go, right? Yeah, that's what was missing. Okay. Now I understand why they're putting those there. They're used to activate.
Luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
Dude, the environments and stuff in this game are so good. It's still one of the best looking games I've ever played. Just, it's pure aesthetic, right? Best looking doesn't mean it's the most photorealistic, per se. But in terms of... Oh, what's up? Look, the shockwaves are traveling between the minerals, so this is the resonance between geoconstructs, huh? So these actually are... When I said these looked like big ones, they actually are. Interesting.
Stabilize.
Cool. I know I was just saying something. Oh, yeah, a game doesn't have to be photorealistic to look great, because there's different meanings of what it means for a game to look great. And this to me is just one of the best looking games I've ever played. Easy. They nail it with the aesthetic, with the environments. It's done so well.
Solidify.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Cool. I'm gonna have to empty my inventory soon at this rate. So many items. What button do I press to get to that thing? Was it F2? No, F5. No, F4. Yes.
More speed.
Oh, I forgot about that. More speed. Hear that all the time. Alright, I assume those guys are friendly. Ooh, we got a challenge. It's gonna be a flight challenge, I imagine. Kind of like the one I did earlier. Collect a certain amount of things, but given that this one starts on a cliff edge, I assume it'll be... give me some rings to fly through. Damn. Kinda sucks that it's taking me back where I just came from. It's not the worst. And fail. Was there one at the top of that? Oh, there's one over there. I can still maybe do it. See, what happened earlier is I didn't want to keep going up because the next one I saw... I tried to look around, but the next one I saw wasn't that far away. Or it wasn't that high up. There we are. Yeah, see, I still made it. Terrible effort, but it worked out. That's all that matters. I can't wait to be able to get another stamina upgrade. That would be Sumeru. There's Azalea. I don't know if it's the one I saw earlier. It doesn't feel like it. Did I just kill a dude?
At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
Are these guys enemies? What the hell?
Test subject. Fry. You're open. You're open.
Oh, this man is just swinging those things at me. Alright, I'm gonna make you regret that, okay? Might as well open it. Thanks, buddy.
I can put
Is
these
that a
to good
spoder?
use.
New enemy? Oh! Oh, rude ass. Stop that. Yeah, so remember that quest I wanted to do? I will say if it doesn't end up happening, then that's fine. Oh, we got one of the big boys. Because I plan on coming back to this tomorrow. Does that know what that's for? Oh, here's another one. Oh, hello.
Solidify.
I condemn you. speed.
This is where I came in, right? No, no, it's not. Never mind. What do we have up here? Oh, this will be good. Breeze your ass.
I condemn you.
Solidify.
Alright, I need everyone... That's probably good enough.
Vengeance will be mine. Rack and ruin. I can put these to good use.
Alright, so how do I get up there? There's no, like, hole in there, so we
More speed.
it's either on the surface, or it's in some internal cave here that I haven't seen yet.
Time to
Oh, don't be diving. Uh-uh. Damn it.
I condemn you.
We don't need a shield.
At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
I know I used to keep Jean in my party for healing, which is a weird way to heal, but when you got Zhongli's shield, you can keep damage off of you so effectively that it doesn't... You don't need to heal quite as much. So you just build up her special and then use it to heal. Okay, yeah, that worked better. Now I understand what was supposed to be happening. Yoink.
I can put these to good use.
Alright, I feel like I've been distracted a little bit. Oh, so for these you just drop down from above?
Solidify.
Rack and ruin.
Boy, that dude got messed up. Hey guys. Bye guys.
I condemn
Oh,
you.
bad move. Oh no, he died. Cool.
What do we have here?
Oh, I can sit. Cool. I'm so immersed right now. Alrighty, how does this work? Oh, I think the reason this is showing up is because I already unlocked it from something else. But I never got the chest. Yeah.
What do we have here?
What does this tombstone say? The Dragon King traversed the mountains and the hills collapsed with a sigh. Vishaps and other beasts stalked the wide glazed plains. Rexlap has called upon the people in haste, and we must not tarry for all the profit in the world. I too shall come forth, armor, bow, and all. We shall sacrifice ourselves for the nation, though our chances of returning will be slim. Let the mourners mourn, death shall be our home. And if I do this, it's not enough to go in.
Solidify.
Right. Why did I do that? But... we have this. If they're gonna resonate across, then that might do it. Oh, we have another chest.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
God, his voice is so good. This is a relic from battles of old that Rex Lapis bequeathed unto us. As such, please stick by the various safety guidelines. Do not make any ruckus around it or forcibly move it. If any accidents happen due to such tomfoolery, let the blood be on your own head. Well, if anyone's, you know, able to touch the stones, then it would be, you know, Zhang Li. I think he has that right. Let's hit it again and like follow along with it this time.
Gather.
So do I need to put something here to make it like stretch across better?
Stabilize.
I don't know.
Solidify. Stabilize.
I don't know if that did anything. Not quite. Oh, what if I put one here? Come on.
Unsolicited.
Gather.
Yes. Ooh, we got a movie. Not much, but ooh, the Lost Valley. We've done it. Now let's see what's hidden in there, in here. Yep, I may not get to that quest today at this rate.
More speed.
I was really close, and then more new things showed up, and I was like, but I gotta look at them. Oh, is this the, This is where the artifact stuff is at. Cool. Is it locked? No, it's good. I'm not gonna do it right now. No. It's like I need to fall, but I don't want to take too much damage. So there's so many things that are just kind of like, whoa, I haven't touched that in ages. The Serena Teapot's one of them. And this iron would come in handy there. I think I pretty much maxed out the teapot before I stopped playing. Yoink. Whoa.
At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
Oh.
Rack and ruin.
Is this where I went through earlier and I just didn't go that way? Not sure. Yo, what's going on, Roscoe? Okay, we got a thing to set up here. Maybe. No. Oh, this is, yeah, this is back at the big thing. What do I want to do? Alright, I might... Well, let's see. Let's grab a couple of these. Because they're here.
Time
Alright, I got 2. Here's a 3rd. Now, where do I take them? I have no idea. Do I take them to the big thing? They're already gone. They timed out. So, yeah, I was gonna say, I think I might come back to this one later. Go back out here where I came from, and I want to make some progress. Look at a big dude down there. So I got about another hour. Did I really miss this earlier? Such a failure.
Stabilize.
Freeze to the core.
Well, these dudes getting messed up. Is that 260,000 damage? Yeah, why not? No, Eula's damage is so busted.
What do we have here?
Oh, what I did here? My coworker was also telling me that since the last time I played, they added something where I think for some artifacts you can kind of smush some unwanted ones together to get another one, or I don't remember if he said it was added or they're going to add it. Like, it's something, but I think the way he said it is that the initial implementation is not every artifact type, it's only some.
More speed.
But that they're going to expand it, I think. Yeah, foxes. Dude, foxes kick ass. That's exciting for me because I tried to farm artifacts for Eula for so long, and she has a pretty good set, but it could be better. But it was very, very hard to get the artifacts I wanted. Like, I farmed it for weeks, and I just didn't seem to be able to get the artifact that I wanted. It would be nice to have a little bit of influence over that, or to be able to do something with the wasted ones. What are you doing?
Solidify.
Get out of there. Get out of that well. What was that about? Oh, it gave me 15,000 Mora. Hey, you know what? I'll take it. No complaints from me. Alright, we're pretty much at the quest mark. Oh, yeah, but you know I gotta check this. It's breakable.
Stabilize.
Entity is timed out at... What entity? The Geo Butterfly?
Solidify.
Interesting. Well, I'm gonna see if this thing came back. No, it's not back. Okay. Less bounce then. Let's see this. Due to the recent sudden surge of anomalies within the chasm, the renovation of the storehouse has been stopped. All workers, please halt work and stand by for further notice. The old storehouse will be kept as is for the use of Millileth and any ministry staff who may come to observe the area. Is that a stove we could use? No. That's another thing. I kind of forgot that cooking was a thing until I opened that fire during one of the last fights. That's how long it's been, man. So can I activate you? No? Yeah, I'm missing something with these. I'm definitely missing something. Let's go pop this man. Oh, I thought there was a dude up here. No, there totally was. Wasn't there? Was this a bad angle then, I guess? It looked like one of the automaton type dudes.
What do we have here?
I forget what they're called. The, not harvesters. Maybe harvester. I don't remember what they were called. You guys want to throw down? Or are you cool? Oh, you're cool. Okay. So what does it mean to be level 90 in this world? Because you just be walking up to like random dudes out in the wild who are level 90. But we're like special adventurers that are, you know, way better than just random dudes. Doesn't this heal you? No? It's only the other ones. Okay. Took a little bit of damage. Something weird just happened. I just noticed that... Oh. Hold up. Oh, we walked in backwards. Wow, the chasm really is impressive. Yes, it is. I really like this area. Again, this is, to me, one of the best looking games I've ever played. Oh, this is totally where we first entered. I missed it by just a tiny bit because I was like, let's climb up here and look around. And I wrapped all the way around that. Cut across the center. I went like, yoink, over to there, to there. Oh no, I kind of went straight to there, and then straight across the middle. So we haven't checked the bottom part. Damn it, I had another train of thought and I lost it again. I'm bad at that today. What's wrong with me today? I don't think it was about the game looking so good. Got interrupted by the movie and that really threw me off. Oh well. Damn it, it's bothering me though. I was talking about level 90 dudes and... Is this... Yeah, this is Moning.
I still have documents to deliver to the Ministry of...
10 crates of meat, 10 crates of vegetables, various amounts of firewood and camping equipment to be given to the Millelith outpost. 3 crates of various ores to be sent to the Huishan Hall warehouse in exchange for spare parts for tools in various amounts. Alright, sorry for making you wait. What do you need? Ah, it's you. Eh? Since when were we all that familiar with you? I mean, you are the heroes who saved Liyue. Your deeds are remembered by us all. Since you're here at the Chasm, you must be here on some important business. In which case, I'm sure you must have a permit from Lady Kaching, right? We don't. Really? I mean, sorry to trouble you, since you must be very familiar with Lady Ningguang, a permit from her might hold still more weight. Could I see it, please? Well, we don't have that either. Well, the Lord Tianshu is reclusive yet approachable, and also has great vision, and the good of the people at heart. Surely he was the one who gave you permission to enter the chasm then. Maybe? In that case, would you mind letting me see your papers? Huh, I guess you don't have that either. Well, Miss Ganyu works at Eugene Terrace, supporting the Qixing directly, so I'm sure her opinion would be in lockstep with theirs. You at least have her permission, don't you? Actually, you know what? We could have just asked Ganyu to sign off on this. I can go look for her right now. Sigh. So, you've come at a bad time. This is really not the season to be visiting the chasm. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is still working on eliminating a great safety hazard within, so this is still very much a danger zone. If you've been commissioned by some merchant to urge us to open the mine faster, then I suggest you read the report I submitted to Shanglu Hall carefully. What's this person talking about exactly? You still owe Lan Mora for drinks, don't you? Let's ask about the chasm first. Could you tell me more about the chasm? Right, so about the chasm. If you don't intend to leave just yet, you're free to explore the area a bit, but please do to keep your actions within the remit of Liyue's laws and statutes. I should mention, though, that there is a place that I highly recommend you avoid. For example, the great mine in the center of the chasm has had a 7-star array cast over it, by which I mean exactly what I say. It is a seal placed over the area by the Chasm. Well, that's quite the clear explanation. As for the focal point of the array, it lies in the bedrock keys surrounding the area. These were placed by the Chasm themselves. Connected in series, they affix the energy flowing through the array. The area beyond the bedrock keys has seen an abnormal amount of geo-elemental coalescences. It's almost as if the thing beneath yearns to finally emerge. Never mind me, I was just talking to myself. So yes, that's how things are. Please do not, and I repeat, do not go near the 7-star array, and don't even think about going down there to explore. The bedrock keys are definitely not losing structural integrity, and the surrounding areas are most certainly not plagued by any strange geo-elemental convergences, so please don't you think of doing anything at all. But, I know what you're going to ask. There are most certainly no precious treasures down there, nor are there any prehistoric fossils to be had, and banish any thoughts you have about giant ancient ruins. Yes, please do not bear any fruitless expectations toward this place. The way you're saying all this is super suspicious. Not even mushrooms will grow down there, nor are there wish-granting stones, and there are definitely no sailors who grow strong just by eating mushrooms. Again, do not get your hopes up. Yeah, sure, there's no need to be so fierce. Anything else I should look out for? I suggest that you go to speak to Jiqiang first. She is an adventurer hired by the Ministry and was once a miner here. She knows the chasm's geography like the back of her hand. Also, let me write you a certification real quick. When she sees it, she'll know that you're trustworthy. That said, I must warn you that Jiqiang is definitely not the sort of person who has trouble standing still, and definitely has no thoughts of undoing the array and having a look underground. So there's no way that she would ever put a team of idle adventurers together to brazenly enter hazardous areas. As such, you can forget about asking her to help you enter the chasm's mines. Got it. Did you really? As long as you understand, we're good, in which case I won't take up any more of your time. So at first, I was thinking he was just, like, really bad at like, hiding what's actually happening. But now I'm thinking he's, like, hint, hint, definitely don't do this. Please go do it. We need someone to do this. I have a feeling that's what he's actually doing. Look for the miner who posted the commission at the chasm. This isn't even the main story, is it? Oh. Cool. So you can do that, or you can hold Alt and you get a mouse. Oh, it is actually good. Sweet. So we're still working toward the main objective. Who this? Jinwoo? Huh? It's a new face. Oh there, youngster. New face. Well, I don't quite know everyone here at the mine, but it's only polite to at least call everyone something, right? Still, you look like this is your first time here, am I right? Indeed you are. Shagath's the name, and the pleasure is all mine. Jinwoo, I'm in charge of the facilities here. I've worked at the mines for the past 20-odd years. To most of the lads, I'm their big sister. You have any questions or the facilities give you any trouble? You give me a shout. Give me a shout. And if you're up for a few old stories, I'm up for telling them. I mean, if we're free to talk, eh? Could you tell me about the chasm's history? Wow, that's going to be quite the story. How about I give you a short introduction instead? So the chasm's the biggest mine in Liyue bar none, and it's also the oldest in the land, if you don't count the mine at Mount Tianheng, that is. They say that indigenous tribes already existed here, gathering in the glazed sand crystal and the trading completed porcelain products. Dude, why can't I read today? It's really bad today for some reason. They say that indigenous tribes already existed here, gathering the glazed sand crystal and trading completed porcelain products long before Rex Lapis ever arrived. Later, these tribes would make blood pacts with the Lord of Geo's Yaksha and join him, thus becoming the forebears of Shanglu Hall, one of Liyue's 8 trades. They also took part in the great battles to subdue Azhdaha and repel the Black Calamity. They've contributed a lot to Liyue. See that valley over there to the northwest? They say that it is the trail left over after the Lord of Geo bodily dragged Azhdaha out of the chasm. Eventually, they would forsake their tribal lands and ways, and growing used to city life, would join the Lord of Geo at his dwelling, creating and selling porcelain for a living, forsaking their old militant roots. So yeah, those nitpickers at Shanglu Hall had ancestors who fought alongside Rex Lapis himself. Imagine that. More. Oh, I gotta do the whole dialogue? That's awkward. Could you tell me more about the chasm itself? I was there, you know, when they sealed this place up several years back. The lads down below dug up something truly... Well, I remember the long line of wounded that were carried back up to the surface. I'll tell you what. No, that's a bad one. That's a bad one. I can't do it. It's made different too that I'm not... Even though I've had them for a while, I'm still not used to the headphones. Even spookier yet, the lads who were injured weren't necessarily hurt in the way you'd usually think miners would be. It was more like spiritual or mental damage, you know? They'd recover a few days after being brought up to the surface, so there wasn't much serious damage done in the end. But that was enough to get the Chising to step in. Doesn't matter what exactly they dug up, but I'll bet you that it was nothing good. The folks at Yujing Terrace reckoned so too, and so they sealed the chasm off completely. Now that sure got Shanglu Hall riled up, though that's a story for another day.
The smell coming from them.
Tell me about your work. Me? I manage equipment. Nothing too exciting, mind. I spent the last 20 plus years tinkering with miners' ore lamps and water filters while other kids went to school. Saul. Take note, girl. Don't get into this line of work. It's sweat and hard labor all day, every day. Not worth it. Could you tell me about the 7-star array? There's a little something that the Chising set up. Tell you what, it certainly bars the righteous, but not the right, just kidding. Anyway, this array is the highest class of seal in the land as far as governance is concerned. If anyone sees it, they'll know what the consequences of breaking the seal will be, alright? And that's why the Chising use these ostentatious bedrock keys to anchor the array. Gotta send a message, make a show of force, you know? Gotta put the fear of Rex Lapis, or at least the fear of the Chising's retribution, into the hearts of any thieves who might want to break the seal and steal some stuff. Cough. In other words, if someone... I don't know why I read cough. In other words, if someone really does break the seals and does not suffer the consequences, it means that they at least have the tacit approval of the Chising. And before we do that... Oh, if it isn't Shoggoth and Paimon. Now, what's with him? He smells of gunpowder. Do I really smell that much? Oh well, I guess I'll have to take a bath when I return home. My daughter will give me an earful if I don't. There's 3 things. The Chasm Mining Archive. The elemental reactions within the chasm have, over its long history, turned the soil a wondrous violet red. The glazed sand crystal that can be gathered and processed from within has an almost unearthly lovely luster to it. The tradition of processing glazed sand crystal has played a massive part in the fame that Liyue's porcelain goods have won. By the way, I thought, I was just thinking about it. Why don't I go to my character thing and we just run through everybody that I have. Again, it's been a long time since I've played. Shenhe might have been the last poll that I did, and I literally just logged in to do the polls. I didn't actually play, so if she's leveled up, it's just because I just burned stuff on her as I got her, but I've never actually used her, I don't think. Or no, I definitely haven't. But Eula, Zhongli Official, Jiangling, And of course, Lumine. Can I use arrows here or anything? No. Jean, who is only level 80, interestingly enough. Mona, Rosaria. Those are all in pretty heavy use. And then I haven't really used Bennett much, but I was leveling him up because
Adventure team, assemble!
I was hearing some pretty good things that he might be better to use than Zhang Ling for fire damage. So the fire damage synergizes pretty well with Fischl and actually with Eula as well. So I was working on him. And the Ningguang was, like, I used Ningguang a lot back when I first got her. She was in my party for a while. But I haven't really used her in a very long time. Never really used Chi-Chi. Lisa was one of my main party members for a bit early on. Xinyan, kind of mixed. I used her a bit. I used her early on, I think, for just farming items too, because of the Claymore. I haven't actually used Kazuha. So a lot of times the reason I level them up is because when you hit, so on this one you get a, what are these called? Intertwine? Quaint Fate. So a lot of times I'll just burn at least one level 20 off of a new character just to get that free, well not free, but that easy Acquaint Fate. We got Venti, Shenhe, Ayaka, Yaimiko. That's another one. Shenhe and Yaimiko, like, never used, but I just went in like, let me do the pulls. I don't want to miss them, because I know I'll come back to the game later. But at some point I stopped paying attention to the new banners and stuff. It felt nice to be free from it for a little bit. So of course we have A, or Raiden Shogun, Tartaglia, Yoimiya, Klee, Diluc, Yunjin, Noel, Goro, Sayu, Sucrose, Diona, Chongyun, Kaya, Kujosara, Beto, Razor, I forgot, is it Xingqiu? Those kind of names are a little difficult for me. We got Barbara, Yunfei, Amber, Ito. I forgot that I had Ito. Damn, okay. Albedo, Zhao, Aloy, Ganyu. Ganyu was big for me. I had to get Ganyu. Because I was always sad about missing out on Ganyu. Because Ganyu was like one of the best characters. And then Eula dropped and I was happy. Kaching. Kaching took me forever to get. And then Kokomi, Sangonomiya, Utao, and Toma. Kaching took me forever to get because Kaching is always on this banner here, and you're guaranteed to be able to get her. She is also one of the fallback characters for this banner. So what would happen is I would take all of my all of my Acquaint Fates that you use here. These are Acquaint, right? Yeah. I'd use all of my Acquaint Fates here that I would earn, and it would always give me another character. And then, like, when I would fail a character on this banner, it would always give me, like, an extra Mona or something. And it's like, I just want one Kaching. I just want to have Kaching, right? So, I don't know who that is. I mean, what I could do is check the archive and see who I don't have. Yeah, she's pretty new. She is... I've been seeing, like, her art and stuff. Heizo, and then, Kuki, Shinobu, Yelan. I've definitely seen her art around. And oh, another Kamisato. Okay, so those are the five stars that I've missed. Is that it? No, those aren't all 5 stars, are they? Maybe. Yeah, so details. No, Heizo is there. Yeah, Heizo is there. So why don't I just do... Let's just do this and try to get him. We got another Toma, right? It's Toma? Yeah. Let me go one at a time. Come on, let's go. Damn it. I hate when that happens. Alright, let's just burn another 10. Really? What is up with this? It should all be equal probability, right? Yeah? I can't guide it either. Oh, this banner is, I forgot they added like a second banner. What is this? It's the same 3. This is the one you have the epitomized path. That's the one I was thinking of. But I was like, did they add a second? Dude, are you serious? I don't need any more Tomas. The hell, man? Okay, let me go to the shop and get a few more. Actually, before I do that, yeah, I pretty much decided I'm not gonna advance much more in the quest today. I don't want to delve into it, so we're actually gonna hold off. I'm gonna explore a little bit more, and then I'll start off with just picking up right, you know, ready to move on with the quest tomorrow. Is there a way just to see new achievements that you gotta claim? Oh no, you could see over, yeah, you could see over here. Mail. Every notice ever. When did this drop? There's like 24 days left on some of this. Joy Mia, that's the next one, yeah, okay. Only available during 2.8. Yeah. So I do gotta go there soon though. I don't wanna wait too long. Okay. Then let's open this menu up. I want to do it from here because then when I close the shop, I'll fall back to that menu. It's nice. Okay. Yeah, see, let's claim these free ones as I like to think of them. And then all the intertwined fate I can get. See, we fall back into this menu. It's great. Come on, give me the new character. No? Okay. So...
You want to learn some Favonia's blade work?
Toma, you have like... how many? Do we max you out? I mean, legit, just, wow. They're really throwing Toma at me, aren't they? I've held off on doing that intentionally. Oh, she has profile stuff that's new. Okay.
Alright then, I'll teach you. Oh yes.
Alright, let me get a few more. I just need 2 more right now. Do this last 10 pull and then whatever. Wow. Okay. That's how you want to be, game. I see how it is.
I'll teach you all right. Mark my word.
And I just remembered something about how I lost my train of thought a while back when that movie interrupted me over here. I remember because I just looked over and noticed it on my monitor again. It was weird what happened earlier because my desktop backgrounds switched. So the one that's supposed to be on my main monitor, where the game is at, just is now, well, I don't know about switched because I can't see what's behind the game, but it's now on my left monitor here where like OBS and stuff is at. I don't know what happened to that background. Because it's like blue, like purple and black and stuff, the one that should be on my main monitor. And the one that's on my left monitor is like a more of a reddish color. And I'm like, wait a minute. Because I just saw it like flicker and then I was like, that's not right. It's very odd to see that happen during the game. I'm wondering if it's just like, since the game has taken over the monitor, if it just changed how the monitors are polling. I'm not sure. It's odd, that's all. Let's do, what was it, F4? Yeah. There's another way to get some free stuff. But we got a long way to go to get wishes. Yeah, so what I'm going to do for the next like 20 or so minutes is just kind of explore around and just unlock some stuff here, I guess. I don't view it as wasted time because even though we got to that area with about an hour to spare, like I want to talk to people, I want to, you know, do things, I don't want to just rush it. That's no way to enjoy a game. So instead of, you know, rushing it, or instead of starting that quest now, or I should say continuing, instead of continuing on with that quest and maybe getting to something more involved, like a dungeon or something, I think it'd be better to just go ahead and explore and kind of just learn more about the area here.
I condemn you.
Solidify.
Nice and spicy.
So we get fire on him, and then boom, get that melt.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Yeah, you damn sure did, buddy.
What do we have here?
Alright, so there's a challenge over here. I opted out of it initially because it's probably going to make me, like, fly around. Yep. 8 within 60. Got it. Watch there be one at the top of that thing that I just missed.
More speed.
Now we're good. Azalea!
I can put these to good use.
What you got for me, buddy? No. I want that core lapis. One moment.
At least good luck doesn't
Got a sneeze
discriminate by
building.
clan.
I think it's gone. I hate that. Alright, we got a little geo puzzle over here. Let's check it out. This is so good. I'm so happy to be playing this again. So one of the things is, I don't typically like to play the same game over and over and over again. It's part of the reason I can't get into like MMOs for long term. I just kind of play through until I hit max level, and that's usually enough for me. I'm not the kind of person that can do that. Just play the same game all the time, forever. So occasionally I do need to step away from something like this, but even I played this heavily throughout a good chunk of last year. Money, cool. And even during that time, there were a few times where I took a bit of a break from it for a month or so. But always when I would come back to the game, I'd be really glad that I did. And I would have so much fun, and a lot of times it would be right after they opened up a new area that I could explore or something. And that really just scratched the itch of like what I kind of want out of this game. And it always made me realize like how much I enjoy this game and how much I missed playing it. It was just a matter of I can't play it like every day because it will get tiring for me. And it's nothing against this game. It's, you know, any game is like that for me.
At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
I may do a little bit of offline commission stuff, the daily stuff, or I might just do them before I end. Alright, you need, you spawn these little guys, yeah. Hey, you asshole.
At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
There's a chest down there, right? I feel like I saw one. Maybe not. There's a teleport over here, it looks like. Some core lapis. This is actually great. If you want to level up characters who need core lapis, this is great. Because I remember farming, I don't remember who needed it. Oh, it's Zhongli, of course. I was like, I don't remember who needed it, but I remember having a hard time farming it. Yeah, it was Zhongli.
Solidify.
Oh. I wonder if that's going to be... Wait, what's going to happen here? That needs 2. That needs 1. That's gonna get us 1. Interesting.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
I wonder if I could chain 2 characters together. To make that work. So basically... Oh no, that should do it. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't do that the first time. I feel like I'm missing something obvious, and it's probably really easy to tell if you watch the video, but it's a little different when you're playing a game. I do this a lot. I watch somebody play a game, and it can be frustrating when you know how something works and they don't. But sometimes you gotta remember it's a lot easier when you're the one, or when you're watching. Particularly if somebody's trying to provide commentary, they're multitasking, you know, they're doing other things. Or sometimes you tunnel vision in on something, and when you're watching a video, since you're not doing any controlling or anything in the game, it might be a little easier to notice some of those things. But I see it all the time with, like, you know, DSP or something, right, where he'll do something like, absurd, or he'll seem to be completely missing something that's obvious to everybody else. But it's like, well, you know, I've done that too. I've done that before. It feels so stupid. It's like, oh, how did I not see that? It feels so stupid, and it's like, you know what, it happens to everybody. It happens to everybody at some point. What I found interesting about that last one is I plopped my deal down and it shot out 2 shockwaves. The first time it did... Oh, wait, no, it probably did the first time. Yeah, no, the reason it didn't work the first... No, wait. The one that I plopped down shot out 2 shockwaves. Or it shot out... the main deal shot out a shockwave, and then it hit the thing I plopped down, which shot out another, and that was your 2. Right? So the first time I had one farther away, and then I put one near it, and it didn't feel like they both triggered. It felt like only the main thing triggered, hit the far away one, and it bounced back. But it doesn't feel like anything happened off of the initial one that I plopped down. And it's probably confusing. But I'm trying to figure out what happened there, because I thought I understood the mechanic, and then it feels like it changed. Or, well, not changed, but it feels like it's actually behaving differently than I realized.
I condemn you.
Booba, get them!
Plop that out. There we are.
More speed.
Oh, I forgot about the spicy pepper.
I can put these to good use.
I need to edit this video and draw a diagram for what I was just trying to explain. Feel like John Madden style, you got like arrows and circles and stuff, it'd be awesome. Is this another 15 grand? Are they always the same? No, that was 10,000. I didn't really pay attention the second time, I don't think, so. Well, it looks like there's another one down there. Let's go ahead and grab it. Oh, there's one up here. That's 15. What's this about? See, that's cool. It's kind of like world building. Environmental storytelling. That was worth 10,000. So they seem to be 10 to 15,000. It's not bad. I have no idea how much I have. Oh no, inventory's B, not I. Where would I find it? I don't know where to find it. Not in here, is it? No, I don't see it. Oh, let's... Oh, no, it's... Oh my god, see? That's the thing. I tunnel visioned in. I swear I looked... Oh, yeah, it's not... Okay. I'm not as dumb as I thought. Yeah, it's only on the certain menus that you see it. It's on most of the menus. But when I happened to look down there, it was on a menu where it doesn't show up. So what is that? 19... About 20 million. So 10,000 is not really much, but it adds up. You start leveling characters up, you run through that 20 million quick. It's brutal. You think it's a lot of money until it's not. Hey dudes.
Solidified.
Rack and ruin. Vengeance will be mine. Eye for an eye. Rack and ruin.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. It's like the final blow from the special. Do I jump down or not? If I jump down, it's just one enemy drop. It looked like there was something else down there, but I want to get to this. Oh no, I probably do want to jump down, because I've been there. Little stutter there. Did it disappear? No, that's it. Who's mad at me? Oof, okay. The bird was gonna fight me. Hello.
Gather.
I don't know how I remembered to press R to aim. Like, certain things you just remember. It's weird.
Discriminate by clan.
These guys have so little health. I say that as they take a hit and don't die, but I guess it depends on how you hit. Oh no, these are the... No, these are the air ones. Because I just shot one as Fischl and it just immediately, like, vaporized. It died. Okay, where's the thing? Hey, Burb. No.
More speed.
It's all this stuff from the slime. All right, we keep getting into like random combat. It's from whatever happened earlier when I was joking around about like, am I in a fight with that bird? I think it's still tied to that, whatever it was. Alright, we're at about an hour and 50 minutes, hour 51. And as much as I would like to play more, I got some stuff I want to take care of today. So I'm going to call it pretty shortly. I feel bad because like I was, you know, I said this at the start of the stream that I kind of came in ready to get started about noon, and I was really struggling to get something wrapped up, and then I was ready to go at 13, and then the technical difficulties cost almost an hour. It's very unfortunate.
Gather.
Ooh. Who is mad?
At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
Oh, you? That actually makes sense. Damn it.
More. I condemn you.
So what I was gonna say, and why I brought up ending relatively soon, is that even though I'd like to keep playing, I am gonna wrap up, but before I do that, I'm gonna actually take an opportunity to just take care of my 4 little commission quests, because they're pretty short. We could probably do them in about 10 minutes or so. But I'm also like, it's so painful to see all this stuff here that I haven't explored and to not look at it immediately. One of the times that I did a 24-hour stream, I spent like the first 10 or so hours playing this, and then I went and played, I think I did Hexen after that, and then Sonic Mania, and then I came back to this for the last like 6 hours or something of the stream. In fact, I still have that video and I need to chop it up and upload it. Because I had backed it up and I was gonna upload it on YouTube. Due to the sudden changes the Chasm is undergoing, all miners will be dispersed 3 days from now. You'll be notified once work can resume. Please do not forget to take all your personal belongings with you. Please deliver all letters and parcels to the Ministry of Civil Affairs for forwarding. Yeah, so it was a video, like I pulled it off of Twitch, and I was like, I should upload this on YouTube before it gets taken off Twitch and disappears forever. And I thought I lost the file, and then I found it like months later, just on a whim. I ended up finding it, and I never got around to uploading it, so I should do that. But YouTube won't let me do more than, I think 10 hours, so I gotta chop it into like 3 parts.
I can put these to good use.
Sweet. Yeah, this game just... a vibe with this game, man. So we just need to light that on fire. This is one way to do it. And it's gonna open up something, maybe? Maybe not? I figured that that was actually a puzzle to light both of these. Oh! No, maybe it did. Show yourself. I knew there was someone inside. Huh. How ironic, that urge. Who, hey, hand over the helm of warding. We've been keeping tabs on you, so don't try to play dumb. Those are treasure hoarders at the gate. Are they looking for the Millileth's treasure as well? Hey, you. Yes, you. Someone familiar with this place like you could find what that urge lug couldn't, I'll bet. No? Well, I'll just wait for someone who can. Make them find it, and get it off them. They call me the Chingsi Kid, and no measly motley of Chasm miners is going to stop me, or I'll never show my face again out there. Well then, give me the thing. We'll take the Millileth's treasure. Thank you very much. That word's kind of hard to say. It's kind of hard to get the syllables out rapidly without just... let's see... I don't know what you're looking for. And what you say goes, eh? Huh. You know, I thought all that running around would have made you look a bit tougher. Well, I'll give you a choice. You can give me the Helm of Warding, or you can give it to me after I've knocked your lights out. I doubt you actually want to fight me. Oh, look who's talking big. Looks like you'll have to learn the hard way. What a loser.
Who's there? Stabilize.
Out of the frying pan.
Rack and ruin.
What's up, bar?
Oh, this guy's got some moves, though. Alright, can you stop all that jumping around, dude?
Nice and spicy.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
I condemn you. Freeze to the
Alright,
core.
let's finish him off.
Rack and ruin.
What kind of damage are we gonna get? I can't believe that. The Chinksy Kid. Who would lose to a miner? Guess you got a trick or two. This isn't over, you hear? That scroll's a little quick, especially if you're not ready for it. That moves pretty quickly. Oh, I missed the Paimon dialogue, because I wasn't... I'm looking up here, and it's hard to notice the subtitles at the bottom if you're not really ready for it. I'll review it on the footage. Now, I don't know who this is, but we'll deal with that later. I've already spent 10 minutes, so let's go ahead and jump to these. Let's go to the map. I'll open every menu and eventually get there. Let's find a route. This is the worst one, so... Pudgy Pyrotechnicians, and we'll just start here. This isn't Ajdaha, was it? I think it is. Yeah, that's Ajdaha. Right? Doesn't seem right, though. What's throwing me off is the, yeah. What's throwing me off is the... Chasm is open down there, so it makes the map feel different.
More speed.
Okay, I got a long way to climb to get up there.
Time to scout.
There's the part where you gotta make sure you climb slow. Climbing I mean, I'm not gonna do it here because I know I can rest right here. Climbing slow lets you get a lot further than jumping like that. If you want to get somewhere way up there like that, you basically gotta do a slow climb. We need to get the height here, and then we can like kind of glide across a little bit. It'll be fine. All I want to do is get up to a good rest point, which is probably going to be way up there. You know what? There's a teleporter right by it. I think it's up there, but I didn't notice that on the map. We could have teleported there. I've already kind of committed to this, so let's just try and do this. So we're like right at the 2-hour mark. I think I came here at about 1:58. I'm gonna count this climb. I'm gonna see how long it takes to do all 4 of these, and then once I do that, I'll wrap up. So it's already been about 2.5 minutes. And yeah, if I had been doing the dashes like that, I would have fallen a long, long time ago. We'll let this recover and then just glide across. Now, Pudgy Pyrotechnicians is pretty easy because of my setup. I have a lot of fire and stuff. I have 2 things that synergize very well with that.
No rest for the wicked.
Eye for an eye.
Solidify.
Should spawn in a couple of extra enemies too, yep.
I will have order.
I condemn you.
Come on, punk.
Eye for an eye. Rack and ruin. More speed.
Alright. Grab all the loot. See, that's all it is. It's easy, it's quick.
More speed.
I think that's just a flower, but... Oh no, it's, ore. I'll take that. Okay, next up. Go to the inn. Oh, I remember this one, Guest from Afar. It's a classic. So if you like glide off the inn, you'll just fight a couple quick enemies. Pretty straightforward. I mean, you don't have to glide, but it's usually what I do. What's up? This is getting so stressful. What's going on? Oh, my apologies. When did you get here? The monster presence in this area is steadily growing, and although my husband insists they wouldn't dare set foot in the inn, he's the only one sufficiently prepared to fight back if they ever did. That concerns me a little. If you could spare the time, could you secure the surrounding area for me? What is it about this inn? Huh? There's nothing out of the ordinary about the inn. It's just a little out of the way and sees a lot of traffic. But it's worthwhile. Travelers braving the wilderness need somewhere to get a good night's sleep and eat a proper meal. That's what my husband and I think anyway. It's the simple truth. I'm grateful for your help. You'll be adequately compensated. Alright, so you want me to go this way. Yoink. You basically just glide this way, cover the bulk of the distance. And pop a couple dudes, teleport back up there, and that's it. Nothing to it. Oh, I gotta check the hangouts. Since I haven't played in almost a year, I'm curious what the situation with the hangouts is like. You know what they should do is 4-star characters need love too. And of course, you know, I'm gonna say Fischl. But in particular, what I'm actually gonna say is I started playing this game after Fischl had her first, like, quest. And it was a limited time event quest. And so I remember looking on YouTube and seeing footage of it, but I was like, wait a minute, what? I've never seen this. When did Fischl do this, this, and that? I've done like every quest in the game, right? Yeah, that turns out it's because it was an event thing from before I ever started playing the game. Like, it was like November of 2020, and I started in like, I don't know, March or April of 21. So I was pretty disappointed when I found out it's just a quest I would never be able to actually play myself unless they somehow bring it back. And that's part of why I really want to, I mean, again, Fischl being my favorite, but also, you know, this quest that they have going for her right now is going to be a limited time thing as far as I know. Is it done? Yes. Wonderful. I think we can all afford to relax now. As promised, compensation for your trouble. So the point I was going to make, though, is that they should bring that old quest back as a hangout thing or something. That would be interesting. It wouldn't work so well for the summer one they have going right now, because that's supposed to be... The summer island is limited just to the summertime for like a month and a half or a month or whatever. So it wouldn't work well for this current Fischl one, but it probably would work for the other one as far as I know. Who's making all that noise? Stop it.
Beg for mercy.
There we are. Easy. And last, what do we have here? Dangerous Hall. Oh, that's a long one. Except it said the Hilly Churls are escorting. Did I? Is this a new one? There's one where you protect a shipment.
I condemn you.
Boba, get them!
Rack and ruin.
Okay, yeah, this isn't so bad. The one where you protect a shipment, it's a bit of a slow one. That was easy, and we're at 2 hours, 7 minutes, 25 seconds. So even counting that, like, 2-minute climb or whatever, still about 10 minutes, not bad at all. And now what you do is you go in here like this, and story quests. Oh yeah, there's a handful. Okay, wait. Question. Do ones you've completed disappear? Like Zhongli had a quest, right? Zhongli's not here. Are those also limited time? Better not be. Well, see, here's Barbara. Here's Noelle. These are still here. Why are you locked? Do I have to do a prerequisite quest? Some of these I do. Yeah, I'm not sure if characters disappear from here after you do the quest, or if they are limited time. Let's see. Because that would suck. So complete 8 daily commissions to receive a key. And we've done 4, so it takes a few days to get the keys that you need to unlock those things. But yeah, here we have it. And then using resin, I mean, I could do that in a few minutes. What I would usually do is go over here. Oh, not that. So what I'd usually do to complete this, or just to use up my resin really quickly, is I would farm a couple of bosses.
More speed. I condemn you.
And we'll just wail on him for a moment.
Vengeance will be
Despite the fact that he's cold, doesn't matter.
mine. Rack
because my critical is gonna come out and do that. Yep. And he'll take a few minutes to respawn, but in the interim I can come over here. This is the Pyro Regis-Find, so the same thing I just fought, but a fire version. So strategy's a little bit different because Xiangling's oh, I can't remember his name. Gooba. I was gonna say it's not Booba, but all I could think about is Booba, because it always sounds like she's saying Booba. And I was like, I'm thinking about, I mean, I'm always thinking about Booba anyway, I guess, but, you know. It's like, I know that's not actually the name. But, yeah, Gooba serves no purpose on the Pyro here. At least, I don't think it does. Maybe it still does damage. It still does a little bit of damage, so yeah, might as well use it. Oh. Oh. I know what's happening with my desktop. I have it set up. I was messing with it earlier, and it must be on a timer to switch between a couple of different ones because it just changed again. I don't like timers like that. I like just to have one thing there that doesn't change unless I want it, unless I tell it to. We are. Pop those. So that's 80 already. Another thing we could do is look for these, and these cost 20. So we'd have to burn through 4 of these. That makes money. Where are the other ones at? There's a blue one as well. Right here. This gets us, like, level up stuff. Let's go to that. Let's take a couple of these out. The bosses will take a little bit to respawn. Just a few minutes, but I don't feel like waiting, and these are pretty easy and quick to knock out. Bop. I remember back when you couldn't break trees, or like, hit trees for wood. Back before Serena Teapot.
Rack and ruin.
So this is pretty simple.
Eye for an eye.
7 opponents, kill them. Nothing to it.
A new job.
I condemn you. Freeze to the core.
Stabilize.
Eye for an eye.
And we use original resin. Condensed resin is good, but I don't really want it here. I'd rather use it if I'm farming artifacts or something. So basically, I don't know why I'm explaining this, because I assume anyone watching this already knows how it works, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Basically, the way the resin works is it's a time-based resource. So I don't remember exactly. I think it's maybe like 20 hours or so to recharge your full resin, which is a while. I hate that it's not. I mean, it's tough because it's not perfect. Where if you go at this, it might be like 24 hours or something. Like if you go the same time every day, you can't quite do everything. It's like a slight stagger. So it kind of screws up your schedule over consecutive days if you keep using your resin every day, which you should. But and this is the stuff I was talking about I was probably going to do offline, but we'll just go ahead and do it now. The resin and the daily challenge things and all that. But the resin is time-based, and it takes some amount of time to recharge every day, and that's really it. The thing is, like, let's say you got a bunch of resin, but you don't have time to farm everything, you could do condensed resin. You could condense it down, and I think it turns 40, it turns 40 resin into like one piece of condensed resin. So, how that just cost me 20 resin, 20 original resin. A condensed resin's worth like 40 if you think about it that way. So you're basically spending twice as much to use a thing, but you get more rewards out of it. So it has its advantages. But yeah, I mean, the way you do it, you just basically like, man, I don't have time to do all the stuff today, or I'm in a time crunch. Let me just go ahead and condense all my resin down to condensed resin, and I'll use it later and get better rewards. So it's a nice little feature, but then you got to consider, you know, when and where you're going to use it, because you're basically spending double what you normally would. You know, again, instead of spending 20 on these, if I use a condensed resin, it's kind of like spending 40. So where I think it's really good is with artifacts. Artifact farming sucks.
Solidify. No rest for the wicked.
Come on, let's go. Trying to get that special built back up too. There we go. So we'll just spend 20. And we'll go do one more. The good thing is, if you do what I did and you navigate, you like click on the thing on the map and say navigate. Every time you do one of these, another one pops up, like, you know, these ley line blossoms that I've been doing. So this one popped up after I just did that one. But because I hit navigate, the game just automatically shows me the next one each time. So, I mean, on the mini-map, I mean. So I don't have to open up the main map, I just look at the mini-map and see where it's at. Alright. Yeah, trick, yeah.
I condemn you.
Boy, get wrecked. Oh no. Tougher enemies. I want to wait till I could pop one of these out, pop Oz out, and then I'll do this.
Vengeance will be mine.
And then we'll build up her special again.
I condemn you.
And he's dead. Sweet. And boom, now I've used all my resin. And we could actually check, I think it shows up on the map screen of all places. Yeah. Fully replenish, yeah, so it's 8 minutes per resin. So it's 21 hours and 20 minutes? Yeah, 21 hours and 20 minutes. What a weird time. But that means if I go on at a certain time, like, let's say I go on after work, then there's like 2 hours and 40 minutes. The next day, there's like a 2 hour and 40 minute window, you know, while I'm still at work or something before I get home, that I can't do it at the same time, but it's like wasted. I'm explaining this horribly. So what I'm trying to say is, if you do it at 18 one day, you get home from work, it's 18, and you do your resin stuff, what I just did, then 21 hours and 20 minutes later, it's going to be ready. You're going to be fully replenished. But that's not 18, right? It's, was that 17, 16, that's 15, 20? Something like that. I don't know, I'm bad at math, but it's like 15, 20, so you're still at work. You're not going to be able to do it at the same time. I mean, you will, but what I'm trying to say is there's going to be that gap where it's fully replenished and it's kind of like wasted time. which does suck. Because it would be nice if you could guarantee that, let's see, we'll go to this one. It'd be nice if you could guarantee that if I get on at the same time every day, I can kind of do everything but not waste any. There we go. Everybody is healed up. And then I like to always kind of wrap up my sessions in Mondstadt for some reason. Just do. Just became a habit for me, although, gotta say, Inazuma is just gorgeous. I don't know if I'll buy the pass. How long do we have on this pass? 22 days? Maybe. I think it gives you like maybe 10 levels or so when you buy it. Yeah. Gives you like 10 levels, but it's 50 levels, right? So I don't know if I'll be playing every day. Like I used to get on every day and make sure I do all my dailies, make sure I get through all my weeklies. So this is one here, you gotta beat 10 bosses, you gotta do 1200 resin, you gotta do, and see, there's no way I'm gonna do this because it's one day, 11 hours left. Actually, there is a way, but I would have to have a bunch of resin that I can pop. There's consumable resin that you can use to refill it. That's about the only way I could do this, and I'm not gonna do that. Cooking and forging, all that's easy. But basically, I would always get on and do all the weeklies, do all the dailies and stuff. And then if you have the Gnostic hymn there, you get all the stuff on the bottom too, like extra wishes and just extra money and items and all that. I don't know if I'll be playing every day and getting all those or not. I like the idea of it, but I just don't know if I have or want to commit that kind of time into it right now. Maybe. We'll see, because I did before. But I always have the problem of I have too many things that I want to do, too many projects that I'm always working on at the same time, so it's kind of hard to make that commitment sometimes. But the point is, if I'm not going to be making that commitment, it's a waste of money to buy that, so I'll figure it out. Anyway, it's going to be it for today's session. Went a little bit longer than I intended, actually, but it's not bad. I mean, I would have stopped if I absolutely had to. I got time to take care of my business. It's no big deal. But, you know, this is good. It's good to be back. It felt nice exploring a new area. There's definitely still a lot of stuff in the chasm. There's like the whole quest that I haven't really done yet. So there's still a lot of new stuff for me to check out. There's a lot of quests. There's story quests. Is that what they were called? Wrong menu. Story quests. There's a shit ton of them here. Yaimiko and Raiden Shogun. This is Raiden Shogun number 2. Yelan, who I don't have, sadly. Same with Kamisato Ayato. So there's a lot of stuff here that I haven't seen yet. So definitely be coming back to this. Happy to be playing it again. Yeah, that's it. So thank you to anyone who showed up today, whether you were lurking, chatting, masturbating, I don't know, whatever you like to do while you watch the stream, it's all good. If you are new here and you like the stream, you want to see more, go ahead and hit that follow button. And if you are watching this in the future on YouTube, go ahead and give me a like, subscribe, hit that notification, just slap that notification bell. And leave me a comment too, I appreciate it. I do read all my comments. All that stuff is free, doesn't cost you a dime, only costs a little bit of time. So anyway, I will be back with more of this tomorrow. My issues that I was having seem to be worked out, so I should be able to get about a 4-hour session in tomorrow without technical difficulties killing an hour. So yeah, that was good. So until next time, have a good day, have a good night, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Take it easy. Also, I feel like I said that too quickly. Have a good day. I was like, have a good day. I said it too fast. Have a good day, have a good night, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Take it easy. There we go.
You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? All right then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you all right. Mark my words.